Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I want to talk about how to attract and manifest specific people and amazing opportunities. If you're interested in a video like that, please keep watching. So hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, like I said, I want to talk about how to attract and manifest specific people and amazing opportunities. And so what even made me think about doing this video, because it's interesting. I feel like I've gotten really good at manifesting specific people and manifesting amazing opportunities. And so Facebook has this thing called memories, right? So it'll show you things that happened in the past. And so sometimes it'll show you things that I'm trying to forget. And sometimes it'll show you things that was just an amazing night. And today was one of those days where it showed me something that I did want to remember. And it was when I manifested this amazing event that I produced to benefit autism. And so when I reshared that memory today, but I also wanted to share with everyone the backstory behind that event. Now, this event was an amazing event that was a total manifestation. And when I decided or had the vision of producing this event, I didn't really know anyone. I had no money to my name. Well, I had money to my name, but not money to put towards this event. And I didn't know how I was going to pull it off, but I knew I had a vision and I wanted to pull this event off. The event was amazing. It was a huge success. It sold out. It brought in people from all across the country to Colorado Springs to attend this event. We had Dr. Temple Grandin, world-renowned Dr. Temple Grandin, speak at this event. We packed the largest ballroom. Just an amazing night. Nothing really went wrong that night, and it surpassed the vision I had for myself. And I remember when I first had the vision of wanting to produce this event, and I was speaking it because I was trying to speak it into existence. I talked about it all the time. A lot of people laughed at me. They're like, who are you to produce an event like this, where you have Dr. Temple Grandin speak, all these people come, 3-course meal, band, amazing night, just like people coming from all across the country to this event. And if you've ever produced an event, you know that it can be quite challenging, promoting it, getting people to come and not taking a loss, especially when you have no capital to make it work and you really don't know anyone. I didn't know anyone, but I had the vision. And so I wanted to talk about how I was able to do that amongst other opportunities, because even in that event, I manifested Dr. Temple Grandin to be a part of it. And I didn't know her. I didn't know anyone. I was pretty green at this time when it came to producing events. So I didn't really know anyone. I had little help with this event, but I was able to pull it off and write the biggest check to benefit autism that I've ever, written in my life. And so that's what made me want to do this video, because I was just thinking about it and how I just kind of manifested that amongst other events that I produce and specific people that I've able to manifest into my experience as well. So I wanted to kind of share my process in order to manifest and attract specific people as well as opportunities. And I have my notes. She has her notes. But before we get into the notes, let me introduce myself if you do not know who I am. My name is Amber Turner, and I'm the author of You Choose Your Outfit, with outfit being the metaphor for your reality and experience. And I'm also the author of the new journal, 365 Transformational Beliefs on How to Glow Up. So it's a journal with 365 prompted beliefs for every single day to change your internal belief system. Because when it comes to creating our reality, creating our experience, choosing our outfit, so to speak, It starts with our internal belief system, because our internal belief system is what's reflected in our reality and experience. So let's get into it. And so this is kind of the process that I use to attract and manifest specific people and opportunities. And so I just shared with you the event that I manifested, but I've also manifested many specific people, including celebrities, which is still wild to me, but pretty dope. But I have manifested, specific people, opportunities, as well as celebrities as well. And so this is kind of the process that I have used over the years that has helped me attract these things into my experience. Or I like to say choose. You're not really attracting, but that's, semantics. Is that the word? Anyways, you know what I mean. And so first I want to just start off with that. This is how I look at everything. Like, all of this is a dream. And so when you think about a dream that you have, it's all in your mind. Like, if you have a dream about someone specific that you know, are they actually in your dream, or are they a figment of your mind? So that's kind of how I look at reality, is that everyone is energy, including myself. Like, my being is energy. My consciousness is real, but this is energy. So everyone is energy. Everything is energy. Everyone is energy. And so that's kind of how I look at everything. So everything is not solid. I always look at it as something that you can mold and manipulate, not manipulate in a bad way, but, like mold to fit your narrative, because you're writing the script. So that's kind of how I look at it. And so if you come from that mindset, it makes things a lot easier to be able to manifest and attract people and opportunities into your experience. I look at it as 3 steps. So there's building the vision, aligning with that vision, and creating the rules. And so when I look at life, that's how I kind of look at it in these 3 steps. And so when you use your visualization, when you're using your imagination, you are peering into a different dimension and seeing the possibility that exists. So when you use your imagination and say, let's take the event for instance, I'm using my imagination and I'm seeing it a certain way. I'm seeing that all of the chairs are full, meaning that it's sold out. Everyone's having a great time. People are dancing and having an amazing time. Everything is going like it should. Dr. Temple Grandin's there. Everyone's having a great time. I'm imagining this. So I see that the possibility exists. So I know it exists. Okay? So you peered into the dimension, you saw the possibility, you know it exists. Whatever it is for you, whether you want to do a certain person, a celebrity, an event, money, whatever it is, you look into the dimension with your imagination, you see that the possibility exists. And that's all you need. Like, okay, the possibility exists for me to experience. So that's what's going through my mind. I'm like, it exists. It's a possibility for me. And so from there, I know that it exists. I know it's a possibility for me to experience. Now for me, it's about aligning my thoughts with that experience. So what kind of thoughts am I having? What kind of conversations am I having in that possibility? Those kind of things. What's the narrative that's going through my mind? How do I feel? Those kind of things. So even like I typically use conversations because that just to me is easier when, I don't know, it just seems easier. So say I saw the possibility, it exists. What kind of conversation will I have in this dimension, that possibility? And so I keep having these conversations. I keep having these kind of thoughts. And so what I'm doing is aligning my thought energy with that possibility that I know exists. I've already proven to myself that it exists by using my imagination. I peered into that dimension. I know it exists. The possibility exists. So now I'm going to use my thought energy, which means the thoughts I'm having, how I'm feeling, the conversations I'm having. I'm aligning my thought energy with that possibility. I hope that makes sense. And so I do that, and also, again, it comes back to the fact that everything is energy, and that my thought energy can, I'm trying to think of a word other than manipulate, because that has such a bad connotation to it, can affect other energies. So everything is energy, including people, including things, everything. Everything is energy. So my thought energy can, what was the word I just used other than manipulate? Affect these energies. So again, aligning with it is also using my thought energy to affect energy in my reality. I hope this makes sense. And so, in another video, the third step, I talked about how your belief system are the rules for your game. So pretty much, all of this is a game. And so for me, I'm thinking, what's the beliefs that I have surrounding what I saw with this possibility? And how can I shift, if I need to shift my beliefs, transform my beliefs to bring that dimension to me, whatever you want to say, or if you're shifting into that dimension, or you're choosing that dimension to experience. So say, like, if you have a specific person or a celebrity that you're trying to manifest or meet, attract into your experience, what kind of beliefs or rules are you putting in place that's going to make that happen? It's going to allow you to experience that possibility that you already know exists. Like, for me, I'm like, people love to be around me. People are gravitate towards me. These kind of beliefs that I can instill in myself, that's going to help me experience the possibility that I already know exists. So changing your beliefs is not always the case, but even like for the event that I was saying, everything goes my way. I always get what I want. Everything always goes my way. And so these are kind of beliefs that even with the event, to experience what I knew already existed, I adopted these beliefs. Everything always goes my way. People always show up to my events. I always get what I want. So these beliefs, these rules that I'm putting in place for me to experience what I already know exists. This is a little more complicated of a video than I've ever done. But so that's the rules that you're putting in place for you to experience that possibility that exists. So, and this is kind of what I go through when I want to manifest, attract certain opportunities, people, or whatever the case is. These are the kind of steps that I go through. The 3 steps. I first imagine and see the possibility. I imagine, visualize it, and see the possibility. I see what's there. I see who's there. I see what kind of experience it could be. I see the possibility. I imagine it, visualize it, I see the possibility. I then, 2, become the alchemist and align with that possibility. And that means my thoughts and, the conversations I'm having, how I'm feeling. I'm aligning with that possibility. And the 3rd are the beliefs. And I always say the beliefs are the rules for your game. So the beliefs that you need to adopt in order to experience that possibility. And so the beliefs also are beliefs about people, beliefs about the world, and your self concept as well. So that all falls under the third beliefs. So the beliefs you have about yourself, the beliefs you have about others, the beliefs you have about the world and how the world works, and these things, and how that's going to help you align with that possibility that already exists. And so I go through these 3 major steps in order to manifest and attract specific people and opportunities into my experience. And it often works all the time. The first step is really critical. Like, if you know and you see that it exists, like, okay, the possibility is there. The possibility is there. I see it. Because if it's not a possibility, you would not be able to imagine it for yourself. But the fact that you can means that it's a possibility for you to experience. So, first step, imagine it, see the possibility. 2, align with that. Align your thought energy with that possibility. And then 3, create the rules, the beliefs to help you shift into that dimension, that possibility and experience. And so beliefs is really important because that's your self-concept, what you believe about yourself, what you believe about others, and what you believe about the world. And that's it. So I just wanted to share that because I did see that event and I still am in awe. I mean, sometimes, like, even when you manifest things and you're intentional about it and it comes out like you intended it to, it's still kind of cool. It's still kind of cool and really amazing to see. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. I do videos on, manifesting, feminine energy, spirituality, all of that jazz. And so if you like to talk about those kind of things, I do too. So I think you'll like it here. So definitely subscribe to my channel. Anyways, you guys, that is all for this video. And I will check you. Stop, JT. Stop. I will check you guys in the next video. Peace. No.